now we're getting a little bit of a head start on the messages. Tomorrow, officially, we'll have the official new moon in Libra. Today we're going to start with just what divine masculine and divine feminine are doing, and they've showed me it's connected to this. Let's get a reshuffle. Alright, this is going to be our activation deck. Let's be doing a reading. The interruptions have already started. Alright. Let's speak to La Luna herself. The altar. Now, what they've shown me, guys, is the air energies are setting up a challenge for us. And it's going to be if we are going to act with our new patterning. This is manifestation. This is manifesting through a dark situation, a negative situation, a situation where we feel trapped. But we have the elements here on this altar. And the pink clouds show that freedom is literally in the air. We're working through something, and it's connected to number 13. Mercury went retrograde October 13th till November 13th. And we were shared a message, something's going to happen within a month's time. Now, I was reading the information that it's connected to a lunar cycle, but what they've showed me yesterday was this is connected to the month span of Mercury going into retrograde, but it is connected to this new moon in Libra and the full moon coming up on Halloween, and it's in Taurus. We're grounding love. The challenge that we're setting forth with is, are we going to use our truths? Are we going to expand with the light and ground our truths into the earth? And look, it's connected to Mercury. It's connected to Mercury. And we're freeing ourselves from prison. All right, so we know there's a chance to free ourselves from prison, a situation that we feel trapped within. Like there's nowhere to go. We're in a box, but we're going to expand out of that box. See how many cards. Okay. I don't feel it, guys. Let's get a reshuffle. One more card within the sequence. Two. This has to do with our individuality. And Demeter. And the wheel will turn. And we're going to have recognition for our individuality. The key phrase of this is we feel like we're fulfilling the expectations of others. And that's why we just received our last cards, because this has to do with, It's connected to our individuality, our shine, our authentic tune. And we can't feel like we're fulfilling the expectations of others. There's a healing that's being offered here. In the orderly and precise sign of Virgo, the conjunction of Mercury and Saturn indicates a conventional outlook. They signify that the status quo is to be maintained at all costs. Saturn indicates concern about what others think. This old respectable planet lends a serious and pessimistic bias to positive mercurial thought. So there, look, we're setting forth with a challenge right there to use the positive energy of Mercury, and it's gone retrograde. So we may, who knows what that means for all of us on our own unique paths, right? We're finding this out. But it represents thinking that has become ritual and a habit. So we're refreshing something. We're getting a fresh approach. But we're being set forth to this fresh approach with a challenge. There's a challenge connected to this fresh approach. Although the atmosphere of this mansion is negative, the small pink clouds indicate that there is a positive potential and a hope to be gained from the currently gloomy situation. You simply have not noticed it yet. Drawing this card may also indicate that you're being forced to behave in a way that others expect, and that's why we're healing from that. And Demeter is going to help us heal from this. Virgo and Earth. So this is where we're going to use the energy of the Earth. And this is literally the red goddess. The motherly figure of the goddess Demeter stands in an attitude of supplication, her arms raised to the heavens. Her cloak of red and green emulates the colors of fire and earth. Entwined with corn, her hair curls down, and around her voluptuous body, around her waist, is the girdle of motherhood, which also combines fire and earth colors. From the earth beneath grow corn and poppies, both plants traditionally associated with her. The waves and water droplets below represent the washing of herself in the river Ladon after her ravishment by the sea god Poseidon. Beneath the image are the symbol for the earth sign Virgo and the moon disk of the red goddess. This card is here symbolizing the loss of something that one holds dear, something that's important to you. Although eventually what has been lost will be returned, it will be conditional and not quite in the way you expected. Concerning the question, there is some trickery involved, and we're healing from trickery. Concerning the question, someone will take advantage of your vulnerability, and we know that the feminine is being set forth with a challenge to heal from gaslighting. The third eye of the red goddess Demeter represents maturity and preservation through the application of a systematic approach and aiming for perfection. The nature of Earth and Virgo is to make sure that requirements of everybody are met so that things can fall into place and in suit with all concerned. And this is connected to the month of September being a significant time. And this is just what happened. Guys, we just lost something in the month of September. We're being set forth of a challenge to let go of the past, create in the present, but everything's connected to past, present, and future right now. But the goal is not to be living in the past off nostalgia lane and getting high off the future or fearing the future. It's to live within the present moment. We're active then. And we're going to have a recognition for our individuality. This is about authentic tune. This is not about what's happening in this space here. This space, we're feeling like we're being conformed. We're feeling like we're being put in a box, but we're healing from that. We're getting out of this box. And what's going to happen is this beautiful red goddess is going to help us to spin the wheel. And this is definitely connected to our last message. We know the wheel's going to turn. And this is connected to, once again, Mercury. And we are working here with Taurus and Gemini. So this is connected to the full moon. At the time of the full moon in Taurus on Halloween, which is a very spectacular moon, a very rare moon. We also discussed that in our last reading. The wheel will be turning. We're coming together to turn the wheel. And whether you're in separation or not, you are coming together to turn the wheel. And I have a feeling, from what I'm being shown, more and more of us are going to be coming together in the 3D from the work that we're doing in the 5D. We are deserving. We're deserving of our manifestations, of manifesting our divine inheritance, because we've untwisted things. It's not like we're demanding from the universe our needs and then expecting our wants. We're doing the work to shapeshift and transform, transmute, raise our vibration, harmonize, heal, repair, mend, and we're deserving. And there's a humble charge there. There's just a humble charge there, and we're honoring this. There's one more message in here, I know it. Let's just let the card make its presence known. All right, here it is. Picture. The water energies are coming together to help us have a transformation. This is good networking. I kid you not. Ruled by Saturn and Mercury from Taurus to Gemini. There's a key piece of information here. Two almost identical brown-clad figures stand facing one another, each with one hand reaching forward but not quite touching the other. Behind the figures, the moon is depicted as a wheel. The spokes of the wheel are helmeted heads spinning in an anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise is very key, because that's the direction the Merkaba is spinning. And we know we've activated this. This is Metatron's cube and our connection to Metatron's cube and all the shape-shifting work we're doing. And this is working with Saturn and Mercury. The serious, security-minded planet Saturn conjoins with Mercury, the planet of communication. In the excitable and sharp-thinking sign of Gemini, as a result of Saturn takes on a less austere quality than usual, influenced by the rather lightweight planet Mercury, and at the same time enhances the staying power of Mercury. Drawing this card means you have the ability to make good connections and to work with others to keep the wheels of a particular enterprise turning. It is important to the success of your endeavors to move in the right social circles and to make useful contracts. So this is meeting up with the people building New Earth, the Golden Ages. We're not food for lower vibrations. We're not have our charge of our energy where it's not in good use. We're making the most of our moves. We're making the most of our energy. We came here to do what we came here to do. All right. So Saturn, the Lord of Karma, right now working with Mercury. And it's in order to work with past, present, and future to let go of the past. The Black Goddess Hecate is here. We're understanding something, and it is connected to picture. This card has made its presence known as I've been shuffling, getting messages. Like, this is the water energies coming together in order to raise the vibration. This has something to do with Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And they're helping us to work with our gifts, to see past, present, and future, and to work with the cycles of the moon and to let go of the past. We're going to let go of the past to turn the wheel. There's old energy. We need to let go of this old energy. It's weighing us down. And when we do, look at this. This is the lovers. Bouquet. Coming together. This is love. This is some ooh feel good stuff. This is a straight up. And look, we've become the bridge from old earth to new earth. And we've come full circle. Precipice is here. And precipice is taking a risk in order to move forward. The moon is pushing us to move forward, to take a risk, but a risk that is connected to authentic self, authentic tune. This is what we're doing. And we've achieved everything we've set out to achieve, thanks to the heavens and their influence. From the macrocosm to the microcosm, guys. We're doing it. We're expanding. Now, there's a connection here. Look at this. We know it's the energy of the lovers, right? But look at this. Mercury and Venus. This has a connection with Venus. And we know this is also... There's a connection to the full moon in Taurus. And what is happening here? And this is where we're going to be starting on our next reading. Our official new moon. New supermoon in Libra reading. All right, let's get some tarot. Our truths. Two of Swords. Look, so we know the Two of Swords is the creation of peace and the masculine and feminine healing and letting go of the past. And you see the masculine down there within the water. The feminine holding that conch shell up to her bosom to free her truth. And this freedom of truth is actually creating with the new patterning through the earth, the Page of Pentacles. This is what we need to do. And it's connected to winter. That's a snowflake. And that is connected to her thoughts. Remember, the work of the ice crystals. Are we nice to them? Mashiro Amoto, right? Or are we mean to them with our thoughts? And we're adding the positive charge. So our ice crystals, our formations are formed in the matter in which we are trying to form them. This is what we're trying to do. Add the positivity to the negative through the earth. And it has right now to do with the Seven of Cups, seeing through our illusions. But we're seeing through our illusions within, and the moon is illuminating them for us. And look, I want you to see, she's literally sprouting from the earth in this Seven of Cups. There's a connection here. There's a message for us in this card. And we're having an ending. But it's in order to expand. The Queen of Wands. We're going from the Ten of Swords to the Queen of Wands. That's working with the south node of the moon. We know. Look at him. He's within all this water energy, looking up to the heavens. And then look, this is the energy of we've expanded from the chrysalis, the cocoon. We are the butterfly transformed. Masculine and feminine. We're lit. The Seven of Cups. Dreaming at the moon. La Luna. I have so many dreams, so many wishes. I pray at the moon for them to come true. Sometimes reality frightens me. Sometimes I fear that everything I long for is unreachable. That it's only an illusion dissolving in the nightly wind. It's hard for me to see what choice is best for me and what path is the right for me to follow. Is this also hard for you to see clearly what is real and what is not? Do you have, like I do, too many options, too many dreams? Then come and sit beside me. Maybe together we can avoid the temptation of daydreaming, and we can find a way to force the visions of our imaginations into reality. And this is connected to dreams, fantasies, illusions, imaginations versus reality and choices to be made. And it's our connection to fear. And there's a choice that's going to be made connected to fear. Now, I'm being called to go this way. Let's see what's being activated here. This choice that's connected to fear. And it has to do with the past. And a 3 of Swords situation. And something we're just not having we're having a hard time of letting go of because we're not believing in the fact that our dreams are going to come true. This is what is being activated. And it's on point because it's connected to the 7 of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. And this is grounding through the earth. This is our connection to this full moon in Taurus. And this is going to allow us the 6 of Pentacles, the balance through the earth that we are achieving. We came here to balance things out. And right now it has a lot to do with the feminine right now. Because we are about to literally connect. There's the feminine, and look at her with her long golden locks. And she's raised her vibration, but she's come down. She's lowered her vibration somewhat. She's coming down from the space that she's at to meet up with the masculine. And look at what happens. We do so. From fear to love. Guys, from fear to love. It's happening. And we're having some help from the Knight of Cups. The masculine is creating love. And that is what is happening here. The masculine right now is creating love within their cup. And we know that the feminine has risen her vibration by filling the well. Now the masculine has been working on filling the well with love. From fear, we're seeing through our illusions. And this is our main activation right here. This is actually the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So 2 pages, the energies of youth coming together. And this is setting forth with our actions, calling into action, calling into form what we desire through our actions. And this is actually creating with our desires. This is understanding, look, the masculine and feminine here are so small, and there is something bigger than us helping us to expand on this path. This is a force that's bigger than us. Universal law, karmic laws, the elements, the heavens, the divine, source energy. There's something being activated here, guys. I can feel it. We're going to the Starseed Tarot. Well, that was a little bit fast. Woo, but here it is. Yeah. Okay, we are healing from the shadows. This is the Devil card within the Starseed Tarot. And it's healing from the shadows. It's the masculine and feminine coming together. There's a black spider web on here. And the energies of the Sphinx and Buddha are both present in order to help us transform. To come together and face our shadows and heal. Heal from the shadows. And this is where we're restoring balance. Because the shadows are created with an overabundance of negative energy being created, or an overabundance of positive energy being created. And that's where things have also been distorted too. We just think that if there's an overabundance of negative energy, there's the shadows. But positive plus positive equals negative, dudes. We got to remember this. Now, that's how we keep the balance. This is connected to the 8 of Cups. And remember, we're after the 2. And 2 plus 8 equals 10. Our life's purpose. Our life's path, right? So we're the seeker of flames right now. There's something we're actively seeking to accomplish here. And it has to do with healing from the past, letting go of the past. So the Sage of Crystals is here. The Lady of working here with this earth. And the Sage of Crystals is working to ground love through the earth and work on the Ten of Cups. There it is. So now we're working on this Ten of Cups and creating this through the earth. After all, this is what we set out to achieve. We're achieving it. We are actually using our new patterning. Congratulations, everyone. This is spectacular. Now look, we are raising our vibration. The Sage of Flames is here. And remember, we just got the message. We're working with fire and earth. Fire and earth. Confirmation right here from the Starseed Tarot. And that is the coming together of two tetrahedrons. The positive energy of fire, the negative energy of the earth coming together to form the shape we need of unconditional love. Fire and earth are working together right now. And it's to heal through the earth on our spiritual quests. The Nine of Crystals is here. And it's connected to the Ace of Chalices. And we're working on our spiritual quest through the earth to continue to fill the well, to fill the cup with spirit. We've connected to the right cup, the cup of us, the cup of self. We're working with our root chakra. We're working with the earth star chakra. And in working with both of these chakras, we are healing the sacral chakra as well as the solar plexus. And this is all the things that we've set out to achieve right now. And it's going to connect us to our abundance. Look at that. We are making the shape of the tetrahedron that we need to make through the water right now. Abundance is connected to the feminine. This is the Empress energy, Venus, love. This is what we're doing right now. We're going from facing the shadow energies, facing our fears with the lovely Sphinx and Buddha helping us to do so, to see what we need to see, to create from the 5D and beyond to the 3D. And look, we're connecting to the heavens here. We're connecting to our starseed roots and homes. Like, this is it. All right, let's just confirm it and say goodbye, guys, until we meet officially tomorrow. Let's get a reshuffle. Feeling a reshuffle. All right, our great genius is here. So we know the lunar eclipse is here. We're connecting to the cycles in order to transform. And we are going to come together to spin this wheel. And it's through the moon. We've done our work to become bridges from old earth to new earth. We've done our work to expand. The moon is pushing us together. And remember, this is connected to the full moon in Taurus. Jupiter returns our benefits. This is where we're gifted. Jupiter is the planet of luck. Jupiter is connected to our divine inheritance, the planet of expansion. We are expanding. And it's through a transformation. This is connected to our next season, Scorpio. And it has to do with our great genius. And remember we discussed we're healing our chakras, and it has to do with our root through the Earth star. Here it is, the 4th house. And this is working with the moon. This is working with the moon, La Luna, to end separateness through healing with our chakras, through the root and the earth. This is what we're doing right now. And we're adding the energy of the golden ages, our great genius in order to expand with. But we're going to analyze something here with Virgo. We're analyzing something here. This is our connection to the red goddess of the earth. So we're going to analyze something through the earth in order to heal. And it has to do with working with the fire element. Remember the 2 tetrahedrons? Whatever is happening, it has to do with formation here and a sacrifice being made with Neptune. This is seeing through our illusions, so we're going to make a sacrifice. Remember, this is about connected to the 7 of Cups, and we're going to see what we need to see. Yod, our destiny, the patterning of our destiny, the path of our destiny, and it has something to do with the devil. This is the devil within the moonology, black moon astrology cards. This is the moon oracle over here. Let me get my cards straight. So this has to do with, we're transforming from how we use, how I personally use, and how do we connect together? This is about networking. And how are we going to come together to transform together? And we're going to free our soul. Everything we've set out to achieve. We're freeing our soul with spirit. Soul is authentic tune, our true self. That's why knowing your moon sign is so imperative on this journey. We're going to expand with our truths, the 8 of Flames and the Ace of Orbs. And we know the Ace of Flames is enough energy to start a car. We've created enough energy with activating with our truths, seeing our light. Look, that orb is now creating with the feminine. Remember, we're going to get out of the box. We need to get out of the box. We're freeing ourselves from prison. And we're going to free ourselves from prison by using the dolphin energy, gaining that sort of clarity within this sphere, the feminine. And remember, that sort of clarity is connected to the negative and the positive. Right there, it's charged with both within it. This is the gift. Yeah, because we're seeking the seeker of orbs. That's the seeker of air, right? Unspoken languages of communication. We're connecting to those. We're actually seeing it. And it's connected to the 10 of crystals. The 10 of earth. And we expand through the earth. Everything we set out to achieve. Starseed. And now we're a master of orbs. We're mastering our truths, and this is what the masculine's been up to right now. Remember, feminine, you have masculine within you as well. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we shake it till we make it. When we officially ring in with La Luna and get our messages of this new supermoon in Libra. Take care, guys. It's been great. And look at this, guys. The 7 of crystals is here, and this is a message. If you, we're working through the earth right now, and we're wondering if it's going to work out or not. So we literally have come full circle now. But we're being shown. Everything within this reading is to show us it's gonna work out. And what are we doing? We're working through the earth to heal from the 5 of Wands charge. This is understanding that we have to add the positive to the negative, not always just the positive to the positive. And we restore balance through the 2. Because look at that, we're healing from the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. Look at how much confusion this 5 of Flames and this 5 of Swords is always causing us, right? This is it, guys. It's right here. And we pick healing. We are achieving it. We're doing so. This is actual transformation with the masculine energy. We're understanding what we need to understand here. We get it. We're getting it here. And we do so. The Six of Chalices. The purification of the soul. The coming together from within. And remember what happens next. It's coming without. Because we've done alchemy. We've done alchemy. We're mastering self. And we had an ending. Look at all that stuff weighing us down. We surrendered, we went without, and we moved away. And look at that. Whatever we're moving away from, there's Metatron's cube right there, guys. We're moving towards. Look, they're showing me right now, this is us and you, me. And we're working here on moving away from the past, whatever we need to do. And this is connected to our counterpart and them working with Metatron's cube. And this is connected to the Two of Cups and the meeting between the masculine and feminine. Something is being activated right now. And it's because of the dolphin energy and the Ace of Orbs and the clarity of the negative and the positive that we need to see. And it's activating this and it's amping this up. What we're creating to get here. Wow. Take care, everyone.